Hello everyone. This is a little video on dreamwork, and specifically it will center around the themes of meaning and inspiration. Before I get started, quick shout out to Abby. And I'd like to point out that we have a guest today on this. It's not a podcast, on this whatever this is. And this is Saru Tahiko. Saru Tahiko is there are two kinds of kami, two kinds of spirits in Japanese mythology. There are earthly spirits and there are heavenly spirits. And Saru Tahiko is the highest of the earthly spirits. He guards the bridge between heaven and earth. But he also happens to be the patron saint, the patron kami in Japan of martial arts. And so I like to keep him around to inspire me. So today, I thought I'd talk a little bit about dreamwork. And one of the basic questions that one always asks about anything is like, why? Why do dreamwork? What is it good for? Fair enough question, I suppose. This goes back to, I'm going to tie this all in with meaning and inspiration. There are two selves. There's the one that we know from our day-to-day interactions. It's the one that's connected to this physical body and to this time-space continuum that we live on. And then there's another one of ourselves. There's another self, which is the part of us that is everything else about us. Actually, our conscious self is a small subset of the big self. This other self is what you contact when you become quiet, usually. It's what one encounters in meditation, which is why meditation is an important tool. The more one learns how to quiet down and focus, the more likely it is that you can actually hear what's referred to as the still small voice. And this rest of you is what's very often called the subconscious. It's just everything else that you are. And it includes your daydreams and your fantasies. It includes the kind of thoughts that are happening in the back of your mind all the time, all day long. And it naturally includes your dreams. And this rest of you wants to relate to you, wants to help you. It has a lot of knowledge that we don't have. It has a lot of connectedness that we don't have. And especially it is connected to the subconscious of other people that we know. And at the deepest level, it connects to the subconscious of the entire race, meaning all of mankind. Again, the reason people aren't that aware of it is because it takes quieting down and it takes paying attention to it. And one of the ways is naturally, as I said before, meditation. Another one, though, is learning to become more and more aware of one's dreams. Once you do become aware of your dreams, once you do start becoming aware of the different things happening on the subconscious level, you get new perspectives on your life. You get a new stream of information. You get the things of your daily life presented to you in a new context and in a new order, in a new light. These are no less than symbolic messages from your non-physical self. This is the other side of you trying to communicate with you and help you understand the things that it understands and knows. So back to meaning and inspiration. The events of your life take on a whole new meaning once they don't appear to be just random occurrences as we are kind of taught to believe of them in a materialist reductionist worldview. They become elements of a larger story. You start noticing your dreams relating to the things that are going on in your life, your struggles, your dreams, your challenges, your relationships, everything. So they become elements of a larger story, and your life becomes a story because you are granting it meaning by relating it to these mysterious occurrences that you experience at night. Inspiration. I don't have to go back to that. Inspiration. What does inspiration mean? Inspiration is inspire, an influx of the spirit into our being. And you get inspired by experiencing your dreams, becoming much more aware of them. You learn things you'd never learn anywhere else. You have experiences that affect you and change you like no other experiences you'll have anywhere else. And what do you do? Now that's the ultimate thing. Why? Why do dream work? What do you do with all the energy and acquired knowledge? You use it to take action in the world. You grant it the meaning that it has, and you decide that it's an act as if it is worthy to act upon. In dream circles, where people share their dreams with one another, one of the last parts, nearly the last part of anyone relating their dream is they're asked, how are you going to honor this dream? And how you honor the dream means how are you going to actually do a physical act in the physical world to take this out of this non-material, ethereal dream world and bang, make it happen, manifest here in the physical world. And the two extremes that I very often talk about is after discussing a dream in Dream Circle, one of the participants in a Dream Circle I had said, I'm going to quit my job, which was quite extreme. And she did, and she became very, very successful after that, so what can I say? And as simple as somebody else had dreamed of her grandmother, her dead grandmother, and her way of honoring the dream is she was going to go visit her grave and put a pebble on it, on the tombstone. But the important part is beginning to relate to the two worlds. Take what happens in dreams, take the inspirations from dreams, and do things in the world with them. And somehow there's a secret joy. A secret joy comes, childlike joy comes from knowing that what you're doing right now, in some particular instance, what you're doing right now is an act based on an inspiration from a dream, and that lends it magic, and interesting things happen in and around the event in which you reenact or act on the inspiration of a dream. So that's it for today, folks. Dream on.